And we should be streaming. I guess I should have done the other way. Should have put it on the waiting screen first, but I did not. I did not do that. If we can get the microphone situated right. Why is this fucking dude spinning all crazy? That's better. Far too early, Mr. Biliak. Abominably early. Abominably. It's like abdominal. Abominable. What does that even mean? I know there's like abominable snowman. Abominable, causing moral revulsion. You are experiencing revulsion, but morally and ethically to how early the stream is. That's valid. I'm supposed to go to a show tonight, so I'm not going to be around in the evening. Therefore, I'm streaming way too early. It's an abomination. So abominable. The abominable snowman is like of having abomination qualities. Abomination. Don't AI me. Yeah, a thing that causes disgust or hatred. Something that is abominable. Okay. It's like the quality. Yeah. Gotcha. We're learning. We're learning. Okay. All right. We in today's live stream. Oh, so I should ping everyone in my Discord and annoy the shit out of them so that they all disable pinging. I mean, everyone's already disabled pinging at this point. When I make an announcement, it gets like three reactions, which is valid because I ping the live stream chat like every fucking day. What time is in your time zone? It is 1 p.m. right now. I'm in Pacific time. When the snowman came to life, it was. I think you're mixing up Frankenstein there. Okay, we're in 20 notes per octave, and we got a. Oh God. Yeah, that was something. Anyways, that's kind of the thing we got going. We just got. Oh geez. I don't know why it stops playing one now. Very weird. Anyways, we also we got pigments here tuned. Jesus. Which is, I don't know, a vibe. Here, let's hit legato. This is gonna be our scale. It's called the Blackwood scale. It's a 10-note scale. And we got like major chords in it, sorta. So we'll let's expand this guy out to here. Also, something interesting about the Blackwood scale is every single chord has a flat 7 above it. So it's just, it alternates major and minor chords. Your 1 chord is a major chord, your 2 chord is a minor chord, and just alternates. And they all should have flat 7s, which is this guy. like take that, reverse that. Is a scale created with all the black keys on the piano? This scale is, we're in 20 notes per octave right now. So the scale that we're in is alternating large step, small step, large step, small step. So it's kind of, I think that's like a diminished scale where it's like whole step, half step, the whole tone and then half tone over again. So whole, half, whole, half, whole, half, whole, half. It's like that kinda, but for scales that have multiples of 5, or temperaments or tunings that have multiples of 5 as notes. So 20 is 5 times 4, and we then can play around with that. So if we look at, here's an app I made for examining all the chord qualities in different tunings. So we're in 20 Edo right now. If we enter our notes, we're alternating large steps and small steps, and our large steps of size 3 and our small steps of size 1. I'm just entering the scale that we're gonna get. 7, 8, 11, 12, 15, 16, 19. So the result is that we get, these are all the chords that exist within our scales. And we only have major chords and minor chords. There's also only 2 modes of rotation because it's just large, small, large, small, large, small. You either have that or you have small, large, small, large, small, large, and so on, which is the equivalent of your minor and major scales. So you only have major and minor chords that alternate. So if I just hide the rest of the notes, then like that's your one chord, right? And then you have a dominant. So that's cool. You also have your like 7 chord or whatever. I guess in this case it's like a 10 chord because we have 10 different chords. Who knows, whatever. It isn't diminished, it's a minor chord, right? Anyways, the labels of all these, I like assign values so that D stands for dominant, P stands for predominant, M is a median chord, right? Right, anyways, that's the idea. Scale is weird just because it's alternating major and minor chords the entire time. So like, let's try to get something kind of cool. I don't know. If we expand this guy out, no, you expand out, please. Thank you. And then, why are you there? Why isn't it playing? So, that's pretty cool. Let's take these two things. Let's put these over here, and then let's just extend these back. So that goes down to there, that goes over there. That would be like that, right? Is that the right length of time? Yeah, something like that. And then... Here, I'll be back 1 second. I have to take a phone call. And we're back. We are back, and we're gonna work on... Uh-oh. Place that there. And then... Yes, I am going out of office. That's why I'm streaming early, Matt. So I'll see you there. Sick. We got G-Space playing, which is fucking dope. I think I did see G-Space. Yeah, I saw G-Space at LIB, but it was at like 4 in the morning, and I was just like, I can't hang. He played Short Bus. He played the Short Bus remix, and then I was like, all right, I'm satisfied, and then I went to bed. But yeah, I think Short Bus actually, the original Short Bus by Essex. That's the first space-based song I ever heard. This guy, and it blew my fucking mind. I was like, oh, this is tough as fuck. Yeah, legendary. Fucking legendary. No! Okay, hold on. The cat snuck in here, and she's trying to step on my synthesizers. No, hey! There you go. Yeah, she's not happy. Nope, 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 nope. Okay, let's, And I did see Essex at the Unts, I think, if I remember correctly. A couple years back, 3 years back, something like that. What am I doing over here? Stream delay is crazy? How long you think? Can you time it for me? Pretty please? Because like when I look back at the VOD, like I don't know, it looks fine. It looks like there's like a 5-second delay from whatever the VOD recorded chat is. I guess wait, hold on. I just said something. Because like when I look back at the VOD, yeah, like, that's reasonable. On my end, I don't know what the fuck's going on the other end. I am using Restream as like a service, which it does. They said it adds 2 seconds of delay to whatever the normal delay would be, but I don't know if they're lying or not. It has been, people have been complaining recently though. Oh, relative to Twitch. Oh. I mean, yeah, I just saw you send that message into the YouTube chat, and I'm watching the... Yeah, it looked like it was like 10, 15 seconds. It's not terrible. I don't know. I looked briefly into if there was a way to fix that, but I didn't quite figure it out. I gave up pretty quickly. Okay, let's Let's do something like this, and then something like that, and then EQ 8. That's pretty. I don't know how I'm gonna like flesh this, if I'm gonna flesh this into a full song or just keep it as like an ambient loop kind of thing. Let's play with the new Hoopla samples I got. Whatever this is. I want to make it super glitchy sounding. Hoopla top. This, and then stab. It's I don't know, it's a vibe. Can we just like chuck just throw drum loops all over. Fuck it. Just take a drum and bass thing. What was that the thing I was showing you? Using a vocoder? We got like a linear vocoder thing. I guess we'll want to put that. We'll take another thing here. Take the vocoder, put you on you. My cat is upset. and then take an LFO. My cat is very upset. Well, no, he's saying, Charles, the stream as it's being played live on YouTube has like a 20-second, 30-second delay relative to the Twitch live stream. Like if we look at this guy here. Look at this guy here. It has like a 20-second, 30-second delay relative to the Twitch live stream. Like if we look at this guy here. That's how long it took. I don't know, whatever that time difference. Oh, it's getting very Inception-y. It's like 15 seconds or something like that. It's not terrible, but it is definitely substantial. It is there. Yeah. The assumption is that he's playing at the very beginning. That he's playing. The assumption is he's watching live and without it backed up at all. Though, yeah, when I'm watching live streams, I tend to, like, if I miss something, I'll go back by like 20 seconds or something, but then put it on like 1.5 times speed. So then, like, within 40 seconds or something, then I catch back up and then it goes back to normal time. Generator. Correct, but you're not at normal time unless you have sped up at least once. Oh, like by default? The only way to go up is by speeding up? Because like how I often do it is I'll just drag the playhead to 0 seconds. Or like are you saying when I default open up the stream Here, let's test it. Let's test it. I click on this thing. Oh, like by default, the only way to go up is by... Oh, it's annoying. I have to refresh. My ad block fucks with the speeding up. Cause like, how I often do is I'll just drag the playhead to 0 seconds. Or like, when are you saying like default, open up the stream? Here, let's test it. Let's test it. Click on this thing. Like by default, the only way to go up is by... Oh, it's annoying. I have to refresh. My ad block fucks with the speeding up. Cause like, how it's still... Or like, when are you saying like default, open up the stream? Here, let's test it. Let's test it. Click on this thing. Like by default, the only way to go is by... Oh, it's annoying. I have to refresh. My ad block fucks with the speeding up. Cause like, it's still... Damn. Okay. You just taught me something. All right. Huge. Massive. Thank you, Charles. I thought I was correcting you. You were correcting me. Okay. Okay. YouTube hack. Or more so, YouTube is fucked up. And there's a delay that you can only catch up to by speeding up. I don't know. Interesting. Very cool. Leaky says, would you plan to create the craziest notes and rhythms to defeat your rival's comprehensions utterly? That's the goal. But sometimes my rivals, they wait, did I not, where's the Foreman glitch generator? Did I not actually do it? Foreman glitch generator. Also, thank you for saying you like my music. Welcome to the fractal. Yeah. All right, let's take this guy. It doesn't sound that good. Let's just take this guy. Put that guy in it. So some of them is like, I like that. Here's something else I can do. I can try recording a drum. I haven't done this in forever. I have a tone back. It is big. Maybe I can record something and then quantize it and make it sound like shit. So how do we do that? Is this... I think the right microphone is set. Let me just verify. Audio input device. Yeah, that should be good. Testing. We're testing. And for whatever reason, the default volume is so fucking small. Testing. We're testing. Yeah, it sounds all right. And we'll do that, and then I'll switch the microphone settings such that this sounds better. So I guess you can't really see it very well. I don't know, how the fuck am I doing? Help me. No. I can't really make it. We can just... It's like pretty mid, but let's just see if like the audio quality is decent. this. I know by default everything's skewed. And there. Quantize that. And quantize settings. Kind of cool, I think. I think it works. Then how do we go? We go back to this thing. You can hear the noise. You can hear me breathing a little bit by now. I think that's pretty neat. I'm already pretty sick and tired of whatever this fucking loop is that we got. But it is what it is. Go texture. Hey, what's up, theme? Welcome, welcome. Shout out the Twitch channel. You gotta head out, popping in to say the new song. Sick, thank you. Thank you, thank you. I am happy with that song. I think I fucked up on releasing that song. So I'm pretty sure when you want to release shit on like DistroKid and Spotify and all that, you're supposed to do it like a month in advance, such that you can pitch it on for it to go on Spotify playlists. And I feel pretty confident I did that, but I'm not 100% confident. And it doesn't look like it got put on like anyone's release radar or any playlists, and so it's getting like no plays whatsoever. So I think I fucked something up, or I just like straight up forgot to do it, because like there's so many hoops and things you have to go through. You have to like submit the song, and then like 3-4 days later, then you have to like fill out an application for it to go on Spotify playlists or some shit, so they can get screened. I don't know, and I think I forgot to do it this time. I just don't remember actually doing it, so I think I fucked up the whole release. Honestly, it's very annoying. I don't know, numbers, releases, yeah. I just upload on DistroKid and pick a date within the month when I've done it. Yeah, I mean, that's what I did, but usually, like, you're supposed to go, once it's actually uploaded on Spotify, then you have to go to, like, Spotify for artists, and then there's, like, a pitch it here, and if you do it, then it'll go on your followers' release radar. Because, like, I guess the song isn't put into my followers' playlists unless I do that. And when I look at the stats, it got like 10 listens yesterday on the first day. Whereas whenever I've done this before, it would get like 80 to 100 or some shit. Because that's like how many of my followers would like listen to, I guess, the release radar playlist or whatever the fuck. I don't know. So I think I fucked up. And I think it's too late. So that's annoying. Yeah, there's like, I don't know. Numbers. Make number go up. Destroy the artistic experience and become fixated on social media and increasing stream numbers. That's the world we live in. Alright, I fucking hate this. I hate this. It was kind of a cute ambient. How the season / end of the year business affects music streams. I was also considering that, because I'm releasing it at a weird time of the year, I suppose, relative to when I did it before. I don't know. I have no idea. I'm also like very small, so it's not like I have like a statistically effective or accurate like sample size to work with, right? It's like super variable. But I do think I just like didn't actually get the song put into the here's new songs from my artists I follow playlist. And so I think I just fucked that up, just because I'm stupid. So that's annoying, because I spent like a month like promoting this thing just for me to not actually do the thing I was supposed to. At least for Spotify. And like, I know fuck Spotify and everything, but it's just frustrating. Though again, this is like the very first day, and typically whenever I release stuff, they get like no attention on the first day, and then the week after it starts to like get more attention. So maybe that'll happen, or maybe nothing at all, because it's kind of random and you're just like beholden to an algorithm rather than like natural human interest and shared experience, right? So I don't know. This is dog water. It's not good. I hate everything and everyone. Let's go work on a song that's actually good. Fuck that. Deleting it. Get out of here. Turns out I am too stupid for microtones. I wish Spotify was more interactive like SoundCloud is. Yeah, I wish SoundCloud improved their audio quality and they didn't fucking lie to you. That's what I wish. Because it's pretty much, in my opinion, almost like the perfect streaming service. With the exception that the audio quality is bad and it lies. It used to be good. It absolutely used to be good. Like, look, I'll go to settings, streaming, set to high quality audio. That's selected. You get the best possible experience, whatever. Strong network connection. I do have that. And then let's listen to a song that I uploaded as a WAV file, like this one. Oh my god, did I just not have mini meters up this entire time? I'm the worst streamer, dude. Why is this not there we go. There we go. I'm terrible. Now it is uploaded. I am listening to it in high quality. Well, what? Sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I swear to it's like inconsistent. Yeah, I take it all back. SoundCloud is good. It's streaming in 320 because you can see that we have frequency content up at the top. Where is this one? Okay, this one isn't, which is very weird because I purposefully uploaded this thing here in high quality because I couldn't get it anywhere else. Maybe because it's private? You think because the song is private, it's in lower quality for like some storage purposes or some shit? That would be stupid. I mean, okay, it seems like it's working. Let's go click on, oh no, something else. This song is not streaming in high quality, apparently. What's going on there? I mean, maybe it was uploaded like that. Here. This one is. I don't know. Anyways, I like SoundCloud a lot. It pays really well. I've always wondered if YouTube binaural beats and stuff that require very specific frequencies are messed up due to the way it processes the audio. Well, the binaural beats, I don't think that's like a stereo thing, right? That's just having like phase difference between the two speakers. But yeah, high quality stuff, everything's compressed to shit. So like if you're doing like hearing tests where they'll do like a frequency sine sweep between like 0 and 20 kilohertz, like it's gonna stop at 17 kilohertz for everyone because it literally doesn't go up that high. Yeah, it is very weird. And then but yeah, SoundCloud pays really well, at least for me. My suspicion is I think SoundCloud pays out artists in the way that it should pay out artists, which is to say, proportionally, the artists that you listen to, if you're a paying subscriber, they will get your share. So on Spotify, the majority of your money goes to like Drake and Joe Rogan, basically. The way that it's doled out.
it's like proportionally, if you get a Spotify subscription and you listen to only one single artist, that artist, like you listen to that one artist 100 times, that one artist is going to get like 10 cents. And then of your subscription money that actually goes to artists, the vast majority, it just gets spread amongst everyone, which mostly goes to like Joe Rogan and fucking Drake, right? I believe on SoundCloud, if you listen to only me and you pay $20 a month, I'm gonna get most of that $20. Like some of it goes to SoundCloud or whatever, but I think that's how it works. And my suspicion is, and I've compared this with a couple other friends of mine, they tend to make less than me, and I think it's because my following, while small, is like all producers, and all the producers are paying. So like, I had like 1,000 streams one month on here. Let me, I'll just show the stats. Earnings. I made $28 in August. That's more money than I've made in Spotify over the past like 8 years. Um, it's weird. Let's just look. Can we just look at only August? 240 streams got me $5.50. It's super random and variable. So what I think happened is, like in this case, one dude just really really liked this song and listened to like almost only this song that month, and I got a few dollars from him basically. Um, I have a song with 100,000 listens on SoundCloud. I don't have a pro account. I made like $1 on DistroKid. Now, mind you, I mean, I am paying however I forget how much it is for the pro account. So I'm probably now just breaking even or some shit, in terms of like streaming money. But I respect that I'm actually getting paid what seems like a fair amount for SoundCloud. It is again super variable and random, and like hard to predict. Here, 600 streams, and I got $10. 200 streams, I got $5. So like it's not linearly adding up. I don't understand how that shit work. I don't. But like on a stream by stream basis, it doesn't fucking add up. Here, 5 streams and I got 3 cents here. So I don't know, it's like a little bit less than 1 cent per stream. But if that was the case, then you'd expect me to get like $2 from this, but I got 5. So I don't know. But it's neat. I respect that. Also, the fact that you can write down comments and stuff and hype up a song. There's so much more community and stuff on SoundCloud and that type of social media. And I don't know, SoundCloud like birthed so many like subgenres in of its own because it's like worked as like a place to foster cool niche music communities, whereas like the music communities on fucking Spotify are just like a bunch of invented genres that were just curated by an algorithm. Get off Spotify. Spotify is shit. This goes to anyone still using Spotify. If you like music, why do you use a service that is dedicated to destroying the art form of music when there are alternatives that work perfectly well? It's not like it's the only thing. It's not like fucking Amazon where you have to pay more money to get it in any other form than using Amazon. Like, I understand that. Like, there's other streaming platforms. It's not just Spotify. And Spotify's killing music. Like, so if you care, you know? Like, I don't. Anyways, let's work on this song. But yeah, SoundCloud is cool. My biggest beef is the audio quality thing is not consistent. Sometimes the songs are not in high quality when they should be. But I don't know, maybe it's like my signal is not good and therefore it starts like streaming in lower quality. I don't fucking know. Yeah. Also, I switched the title and it was very easy to switch. It took me like 20 minutes to figure out. The title has some of its own issues, but it's not actively working to kill music, right?
You
The AI is super wrong. Don't trust the AI. Don't trust AI on anything that you aren't confident in. It's a booster. If you're really good at something, you could use the AI to get even better at the thing or to do things more efficiently and stuff. But you gotta know. You gotta know what the fuck it's talking about. You can't just believe it. This is Ableton. Anyways, enough AI yapping. I'm using Ableton here. Most everything here is done with stock Ableton stuff. You can do everything. You can probably do everything I'm doing in this with FL Studio. Any DAW you can kind of use to create, to make all these sounds. They just have different workflows and different ways of going about it. So the techniques that I do in here might be harder to do in other DAWs. They might be easier. It varies. Yeah. I'm using AI to create custom MIDI files, and I just plug those puppies into Cubase. Interesting. Like LLMs? And what it just writes chord progressions using just like MIDI notation and then just chucks it into a MIDI file. That's interesting. Like I used AI to write the GitHub the functional harmony thing, right? So I had to understand exactly what it was doing, and I still understand coding, so like I was able to like guide it and debug it pretty well. But I made like a functional harmony like graph thing that you can like plug into for all these different tunings. So if we're in like 22 Edo, we can see these are all the chords that exist in 22 Edo, right? There's like multiple different types of diminished chords. You have super major and sub minor chords, and then these are all dominant chords that voice lead well to the triad. So like I was able to create this thing I never would have been able to do without AI, right? But it's a booster. I still have to understand theory to make this to begin with. And then this still also can like output MIDI chords and stuff like that. There's a little back-end work, but it's worth it. Okay, interesting. Cool. Do this with my ad-lib sound card back in the 80s. God, I cannot imagine what it was like to make electronic music back then. And it's nuts. I really don't like the high end on this. Sounds super dispersed in a not great way. I don't know, I just don't like it. Awesome. That makes me very happy to see, Charles. Yeah, music is good. Music is good. I always hope part of the reason why I stream all the time and title my streams the way that I do, such as like fucking getting my like regular practice in or whatever, is to inspire people to just do it. Have I decided on a song name? It's called, at the moment, it's just called Deception, I think. Because it sounds like really, really, really emo and angry, like you've been deceived. Like that kind of like fucked up heartbreak like anger of betrayal, right? Maybe betrayal is a good name, something like that. Or I could just name it after the cat, that too. Yeah, it mostly, okay, now the cat is, what are you doing? What are you doing? What? Come on. I'm locking the cat out again. I don't trust it. It's been eating cables. Though I have covered most of the cables up with also, I think I've been using the wrong fucking microphone this entire time. Or was I using both of them? I don't know. I was using both microphones at the same time. It probably sounded like shit, maybe? Maybe. If there's latency between the processing on both of the microphones. I'm not sure if there is. But I had two microphones on. Weird. Yeah, my cat has been... My cat's eaten $80 worth of headphone cables, and I've already found more goddamn bite marks on these headphone cables. It's a fucking nightmare. I have so many cables in my room, and I've just covered all of them with pillows, and this has finally, I think, resolved most of the issues, though I still have to keep the headphones away from her. It's very annoying. But yeah, this song's pretty good. I still want to tweak some of the wubs that work as like the fills or whatever that work towards the end of some phrases. I'm really not happy with them. And then also, I don't like the high end on these layered repitch sounds over here. How many hours? I have no idea. On this one, I don't know. This one came together pretty quickly, but I've been chipping away at it on and off for almost a year and a half, a year and 5 months. On and off. I don't know. Sometimes I don't work on it at all. Sometimes I work on it for like 30 minutes to an hour every day for a month or something. Not every day. I don't know. Let's say 20 hours probably has been put onto this song. Maybe. I don't know. I will say the bulk of the song conceptually came together pretty quickly. I mean, it's a very simple song. It's really, really straightforward. It's like extremely simple drums, and then I'm just beating you over the head with quarter note giant wubs. It's just a lot of the time's been spent sculpting each of the wubs to have like the right emotional kind of articulation and shit. But I don't know. I really can't say. I don't know how long I spent on this song. Maybe it's probably less. I don't know. It could be either way less than that or way more than that, frankly. Just because it's been a long time and I've been working on it on and off. I have some songs that I spent probably like 10, 15 hours on total, and I have some songs I've spent hundreds of hours on. It varies wildly. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get off the synthesizer. Sorry. She does that. Sometimes I'll just have my headphones in and I'll just hear just beat into my skull, and I turn around and she's just pushing down the keys, staring at me. Yeah, I do a lot of speedrun stuff as well. They often aren't great. I'll say like I made like 90% of the song can come together in like an hour, 30 minutes, something like that, 30 minutes to an hour and a half. It varies, but then the last 10% takes months. I make the wubs with FM synthesis. These wubs are all done with pitch bending saw waves, with parallel bandpass filters. That's the whole thing. So the very first video in my entire YouTube channel is me explaining how to make these. And if you subscribe to my Patreon, whoa, I go through how to build this rack entirely. But this is it. Is it broken? I think it's broken. Why are you broken? Yeah, everything unmapped. That's super. What if I delete it and then hit undo? Does that fix it? Please? Pretty please? It did not fix it. Well, I know for the most part how it worked. So it's like this. And then you get mapped to pitch. And so there's two bandpass filters in parallel. And the parameters are being controlled by a spellbook. Right, without these, it's just... Oh, wait, let me just create a chain. It's literally just saw wave. There's a filter envelope, so it opens up. So it sounds a little bit more like a mouth opening, right? Because like when you open your mouth, it's like a low pass filter opening up, and I wanted it to sound like something talking, right? And then you just add parallel bandpass filters, and then you just change how the filters are moving such that this creates a formant, right? And then you can also pitch bend it. and then you can like also adjust where the formants are. Anyways, that's basically the whole shebang, and then I recorded it down here. And there's a bunch of processing. So it's just like finding the right frequency, the right like pitch, such that, I don't know, it really feels like someone talking, and then keep just a little bit of pitch variation. You don't want it to pitch bend too much, because if you do, then it, I mean, it depends on what you're going for, really. But there's like a sweet spot of filter movement and the pitch bending range that is going over where it sounds especially fat, and then you just like process it with a fuck ton of saturation. Also, if you want something to sound really angry, clip it. Because like if you think about it, when people are screaming and they're recorded screaming and they're angry, it clips the microphone, right? So you clip formant sounds, it sounds like a thing screaming in anger. So like towards the end of this phrase here, I start clipping it like really aggressively. It starts like it feels like it starts screaming a lot more, right? Are you doing? All right, you're gonna get kicked out again, and then you're gonna cry at the door, and then we're gonna repeat this whole thing. Okay? Please behave. Okay, I don't know. We improved it marginally. We changed up some of the wubs. We changed up some of the mixing. I made some of the instruments enter more gracefully instead of just like starting suddenly. So that's cool. Let's work on this other song. These are the next two songs I plan on releasing. By the way, everyone who's watching the stream, did you know I released a new song recently? How exciting and super cool and neat. You should all go listen to it if you haven't already. And if you have listened to it, you should like it if you haven't already. And if you have liked it, you should repost it. And if you've already reposted it and liked it and listened to it, you should buy it. Stop stepping. What a beautiful, beautiful song. How old am I? I am 27, I think. Am I 28? I'm 27. Yes, I'm 27. Thank God. All right. Wait. Yeah, I'm 27. Cool. All right. did I start making music? When I was 19, 18? When I was 19. Wait. Yeah. 19 and a half. At the end of 2018, I think. Or it was like December of 2017, I want to say. I pirated Ableton and then tried to learn how to make trap beats and make trap music. And I wanted to make bro step and rhythm. And I tried to do that for like 6-8 months, the rhythm thing. And then I just kept making trap music for a while. I wanted to be a trap producer, like EDM trap. And then eventually I discovered good music and then pivoted a little bit. And then I started making weird trippy stuff like 2 years in, I want to say. You can kind of see how I've improved throughout my discography. If we look at like albums here, I released this like I want to say 2 years in, a year and a half, 2 years in, and I still think this is a good release to this day. I'm pretty happy with it. There's a couple mixing problems, but and like some creative stuff I would do differently. It's like not as polished, but I think this is still a very solid like actual cohesive project. I'm pretty proud of this to have made this like 2 years in. And then I didn't release anything for 3 years. Well, I released a couple singles, and then I put this out, and then this is a lot more polished, very glitch hoppy. And then I put this out. This is probably my best release to this date. I think in terms of, I don't know, it's unique as fuck, and like just really interesting sound design, and all the tracks work really well together. Though I do try to make all the tracks work well together and everything. Did you ever sell the beats? No, I never got to that point. And it was like EDM trap more so than like trap music for people to rap over, though I still try to do a bit of that. But yeah, this was 2023, so this was what, 5 years in? I released this right around when my YouTube channel started. So but yeah, I didn't know how to play any instruments. I didn't know anything about music whatsoever until I decided on a whim to pirate Ableton and see if I can learn how to do it when I was like 18, 19. So there's no like musical training or anything. Just spent a long time twisting knobs in the computer, and you don't have to start at a super young age. So hope that's like inspiring if anyone's like scared or think they're starting too late or whatever. Also, when you're young, I feel like when you're young, you don't have discipline because you don't have any perspective or wisdom really. So like sure, your brain is more spongy when you're younger, but you're not gonna have the patience or ability to like focus or like drive or like understand your place in the universe and what you want to accomplish. So that's a benefit when you come into stuff later. What got me into the trippy stuff? I listened to Tipper and I was like, oh, this is better than anything I've heard before. I want to be able to make music that is on this like level of quality. I wanted to, and then I realized I wanted to make music that was like emotional, and could carry more weight and bring more of an experience to people than just like taking Molly at a rave and headbanging really hard. Just like creating depth in multiple dimensions. Just exploring musicality and musicology and different interesting instrumentation and melody and harmony and all that, and then also just like cool beats. My cat took my seat. No, she's let go. Jesus. And then I realized I wanted to do that. So that first EP I was showing, this thing, that was when I like pivoted into that and tried to make stuff that was like more melodic and psychedelic and trippy and like more of a journey, down-tempo stuff basically. So this is like a down-tempo EP. And then we did like a glitch hop thing because I was like, all right, I was like super inspired by Frequent and a lot of like Tipper's up-tempo stuff. How old was I when I started the track? Which track? The last one? Started like the one I was just working on. I started a year and a half ago. So I was like, yeah, 20, 26, 25. But yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with this thing. And this was like my debut as this artist. Yeah, it's good. And then, yeah, no, we just put this thing out, and I'm pretty happy with it. I don't like the artwork anymore. I decided I dislike the artwork, and I don't like this song, or this song, even though this is my most famous, quote unquote, this is my most popular song. I fucking hate it. I'm so over it. But yeah, it's a vibe. But yeah, new song. This thing just came out. You should all listen to it and like it and repost it. Do I ever play live shows? Yeah. Yeah, I played in, I don't play like super often. Okay, Cat, please, I want to be able to sit in my chair and you're in my seat. Please. Look at this thing. A menace. I play, like, I often do like renegades and stuff like that. Like in the woods, big hippie vibes. Let's see if I can find little videos. And I've played at a few venues in the area. I'm in the Bay Area. I should be playing a show out of state in February, is the plan. It hasn't been like announced yet, so I'm not going to talk about it too much, but it's going to be my first out of state show, which I'm excited about. So, leveling up, which is very neat. I cannot find this video, but I played a show like a month ago. Here we go. Here we go. This thing. So this is in the Redwoods, near Santa Cruz, on this like really big property, and there's like, I don't even know, a couple hundred people. Never mind. Never mind. It doesn't want to load. Well, there you go. There you have it. There's trees and lights and a few blurry people. I think that tells you enough about it. What the fuck? Can I just download it? What are you doing? What's going on? Stop. I can't. She's balancing on like the tiniest thing. Oh, now she's walking on me. Hello. And so just kind of shows are fun. My therapist told me I need to stop going to those types of festivals. That. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. I'm like right there. Yeah, that's me. Yep, that little head. It was a very cool show. I wish that video went on a little bit longer because that drop is really good. But yeah. So I need to play more shows for sure. But I'm at the rate I'm going, I play like 2 or 3 shows a year. I'm bad at marketing myself, and I'm like kind of antisocial. Like honestly, the streams give me most of the social battery filling that I need, which is like a good thing and a bad thing. A good thing because it means I can stay inside and then just make more music. A bad thing because then it's making me more socially inept. So, yeah. gives like a click, kinda, sorta. I think it's that. We're just gonna... Have sampled a cat's meower purr. The song Lion's Den, the intro has my cat purring in it. He has since passed away, which is sad, but now he forever lives on in this song. He's the lion, by the way. It's why it's called Lion's Den. See, like, what's up with this? Why does this song only go up to 17.7 kilohertz? Why is this at not a high sample rate, but the other songs are? Like, what the fuck's going on SoundCloud? enough of that. But yeah, there's a cat purring in it. So. I use flatline on fucking everything. Video talking about how I do drums. It's just called like glitch hop and IDM drums, but it's pretty straightforward. I got a group called drums. In that group, I have a group called kick snare. In that group, I have a group called kicks. I have a group called snare. So when I want to sidechain things from the snare, I sidechain it from snare group, and then I have all the snare layers and stuff in here. And then from the kick group, and then there's some elements I'll sidechain from the kick snare group. I'll also sometimes put processing on the kick snare group, so I'll like compress the shit out of both the kick and the snare such that they're both the loudest elements in the mix, right? Because you want them to be processed similarly. And then in the drums groups, I have kick snare, and then I also have percussion, and this is just where all the other percussion goes. And so this stuff is sidechained by the kick snare group, and is also filtered a little bit. And then you can do bulk processing on your percussion, processing on your kick snare, and then afterwards you can do processing on the entire group as a whole. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty simple. Once you have like a template set up and you just have this thing set up, you don't really have to ever like worry about mixing it too much. Use at least like side chaining and stuff like that. I just have all the side chaining mostly just set up in my template. So like my subs group is already set to have ring mod sidechain from the kick and is already dialed in such that it should sound good. Stuff like that. With sidechain, I tend to not sidechain stuff like super aggressively. Like you'll notice a lot of these compressors. So like I'm like 100% sidechaining from the kick with a really fast release or whatever. But stuff from my snare, I tend to like dry wet parallel process sidechain it so that not the entire signal is leaving. I don't like to hear ducking. So I'm picky about sidechaining. I tend to have my stuff be a little bit more dynamic than I don't know, most music in this genre. I think people make music too loud. This is a very loud song as it is. We're at like 6.5 lufs, 7 lufs or something, -7. And it's very, very loud, but it lends well to this type of style. But I feel like people generally, they push it way too loud and it sounds bad. Remember that web tag, we usually use FM. Yeah, if you want really squelchy stuff, if you want formants and you want more like dynamic articulation that sound like words, is that 4 compressors on the snare? The snare group, I'm using Stab a lot, and Stab is a multi-band transient shaper. This ST4B, it's a really good plugin. Here for compressors on the chords and melody group, I have sidechain. Brother, what are you doing? That was her best piece yet. Holy shit. Oh my god. On the chords and melody group, I have that hurt my fucking ears. It's just out of nowhere. I am sidechaining from the basses in different amounts. So the big really formanty, growly, roaring thing right here. You'll see that this is sidechaining the chords and melody a bit, and I'm also automating that sidechain amount to vary, because I want you to not really hear the chords nearly as much in the beginning. I want you to just really feel the bass and hear the bass, and that's how you do it. So there's a lot of dynamic mixing, such that the dynamics and how the elements are balanced well next to each other and compression and stuff like that changes over time, because I want to point the listener to different stuff. So in the beginning, I'm like, you're not supposed to pay attention to the chords in the background, right? But then eventually you start to hear the chords more and more as you become familiar with, okay, that's what the bass is doing, and then you start hearing other elements. So I do a lot of stuff like that. And then like over here, the little Phrygian half-step melody, the up, down, up, down, up, down, up thing, that is also sidechaining with this, but usually not at 100%. I typically don't like to hear stuff sidechained at 100%. Sometimes you have to with like kicks and snares if you're using really, really fast releases, but I don't like hearing pumping. Pumping sounds bad, unless like it really suits the genre, but I don't want to hear your fucking sidechain release. I don't want to hear the compressor. I don't want to think, oh, that's a compressor at 50 milliseconds in my head when I'm listening to your song. I just want to hear the snare, you know? It's got to be transparent. So I typically do that with a sidechain like that. And then also, I have been playing around recently with using Soothe as a sidechaining input. Am I even... what am I doing here? Here, Soothe is... So like you can use Soothe as a sidechain input, and this works similarly to like parallel processing with like the dry wet on with the sidechain, because like, you know, parallel processing, dry wet, it lets some of the signal through. Use Soothe such that it only targets the main frequencies or whatever. You're like spectrally sidechaining something, still let some of the signal through, and it's like a nice transparent way to carve out space in the mix spectrally for the other sound, like you could still kind of hear it. So I've been playing around with that recently, but yeah, it's just a lot of group processing and then dynamic changing, sidechaining and stuff like that. You gave out compressors for lint. I don't know what lint is. Yeah. Okay, I got to go. I have plans with friends, so I got a skadoot. But this is a fun stream. I made dog shit music for the first, like, hour. And then I just mixed down songs that are good. And then felt better about myself because the songs are already good. That's the secret. If you are sucking, just work on things that already sound good, and then you'll think that you're better than you are. Okay, cool. Cool stuff. I'm gonna go to a show tonight, and I have plans to go rock climbing with friends. So I'm gonna go climb some rocks. Should be good. I don't know, I'll be back tomorrow. You should all go on your streaming platforms, and you should listen to and like repost my song. That'd be super wicked sick. New song. It is out. If you're on Spotify, go like it and add it to all your playlists. And then, after you do that, delete Spotify. Stop using Spotify. But before you delete it, share me on everything, please. Will I be back? Yeah, I mean, someday. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe a week from now. I mean, I stream pretty fucking frequently, so I'll be back before you know it. Though typically at night. Yeah. All right. And by the way, it's not actually rock or rocks. It's plastic in a gym, pieces of plastic on a wall. So I can like emulate rocks, but really it's in a very controlled setting such that I'm like set up not to fail. So I got that going for me. Very fun. All right, I'm gonna go climb pieces of plastic and go to a show. I'm gonna see G Space. Should be good. All right, I'm heading out. Take care, y'all, and have a good rest of your day.